All right, Coach, would you like to give us your opening statement?
Yeah, good fun rivalry win, packed house, great college basketball environment, and thanks to all the fans for coming out. That was a lot of fun. It was loud, to be able to take a tough team and lead for 36 minutes, and get a 10-point win was what I thought was a good performance, and we got back in the rebounding area, which was a big emphasis for us.
All right, Coach, we had a 6-day layover between the UVU game and tonight. How important is that extra rest for you and your game plan going into a big game like this?
Yeah, I think you saw it on our shots. We shoot 90 from the free throw line, 44 from three. A lot of that stuff is legs related. So it'll be nice. And we'll give these guys a couple days off this weekend and get ready for a long Texas trip. But it certainly does have an impact to have, instead of home game, travel, road game, you have actually some practices and get sleeping in your own bed. It makes a big difference.
Coach, you guys are 12-1 at home this season and 39-4 dating back to the last several years. What is it exactly that makes you guys so dangerous and so good at home?
It's been a pillar of what the program's been about since we've been here. Is we got to protect home floor, and it's not just us, but as you win and you start winning, that high of a percentage, which is among the best in the entire nation, your fans can get behind that, and when they come out and support, that's like having a sixth man, and I think it's one of the best environments out west now, and tribute to these guys kind of winning and making a fun product.
How important is it just to have, we kind of talked about it being at home and having a break, but you had 4 of the starters in double figures. That's huge, and a few of them near 20 or over.
Yeah, no, I mean these guys, we've ridden our rotation all year long, and I was trying to get these guys a little bit more of a break, before medias and all that stuff, just to try to help out as we get here down the stretch. And obviously I didn't do a great job of that looking at the minutes, but I trust these guys so much, you know what I mean? And then when I enjoy watching them play, I enjoy what they do, and they're winners. So it's really hard to take them off the floor.
Mays, 20 points, pretty efficient night for you. What did you notice from them defensively that kind of let you do your thing tonight?
It seemed like there were a lot of eyes on Drake, especially when we got in the pick and roll. A lot of eyes on Tev in every game. So I just tried to find my spot and be aggressive in the areas that I could, with rebounding to just driving, and working on the game plan that we had, trying to get middle, different things like that, and just taking advantage of what they were giving me.
To have 22 points in the evening, but some points of the game became very scrappy with fouls. And how do you keep your teammates just in that fresh mindset of, hey, let's just get over this foul and move on?
Yeah, I try to tell them that those are things that we can't really control, and so that's the kind of mindset that I kind of try to tell the guys. Next play mentality, things like that, and I kind of notice that the guys kind of follow me. So if I'm talking to the refs or chopping it up with the refs, trying to debate a call, then everybody else is gonna want to do that. So I try to lead by example and things like that.
Coach, late in the second half, Drake fouled out with his 5th foul. How important is it for this team to try to come together and try to get over a hump like that with your floor general off the court?
Yeah, I mean that's it's tricky, some of these games, and he's out in the middle of the floor, and it's hard to guard on the perimeter, and every game's kind of a little bit different, but he's an aggressive, physical player, and that's going to happen. But guys step up. I don't worry about that so much. We have so many guys that can come and step up and do great things for us. So it's going to happen.
Coach, what would you say was the biggest X factor with your team's performance tonight?
Obviously there's so many things that we had, but I thought, especially we stayed true to the game plan far more, which is difficult because you're passing up good for great. I thought we were really poised in doing so, especially the second half, and I thought we did a really good job. Harry kind of gets a little bit of an unsung deal sometimes because we were asking him to always kind of guard the other team's best perimeter guy, and Gooden goes 2 for 10 with 4 points, which is a whole different deal than last time out. So it was a group effort. I just think we had there's so many things you could point to, but we
Yeah, and I was just gonna ask you about that. Like, how important was it? Because I noticed most of the time you guys have Harry on, like you said, the best perimeter players. Kind of what changed from when you guys played at Tech and to here to make the big difference?
Yeah, and I think just our focus was a little bit better, and they made some incredible shots down there. You gotta give them credit. They did, and you know, tonight I think we were just maybe a step quicker than we were at that time, and you know, I think it showed. But I think too, just you need that wake up call a little bit sometimes to really focus and take them serious.
Yeah, Coach, and going back to what you said that down there with Tech, there's a big matchup, I guess you could say, down there in the post with Spurge and Christensen. How would you rate Spurge's performance against Christensen tonight? He took him out of the game, pretty much had 6 points.
Yeah, no, it's totally different, and it's tough down there. I mean, you go every game, and you don't. Some days you can they're gonna let you go right through his chest, you know, and it's no calls. And other games, you're getting those calls, and so to be a post player in 2023 is a nightmare because it's so different game to game. But I thought he did a fantastic job. 3 field goals for the game, and you know, he held his own, and really I think we only doubled a couple times, and the rest of the time it was mano a mano.
Mays, the team had 22nd chance points in the evening. How big is it for you and the other bigs to get those rebounds and try to put them back up?
I think it's huge. I mean, not only, like you said, we can put them back up, but it also gives us a lot of open threes, and just the extra possessions are huge. So, and then it just keeps us aggressive as well, as we focus on continuing to crash, even if we're not getting them. They'll come our way, so we just keep going at it.
Tev, you had 22 points in 29 minutes. You were the only starter tonight to play less than 30 minutes. How important is the efficiency in your game to you, especially in a big game like this where it's just going to be bucket after bucket?
Yeah, I think it's very important, you know, to be able to stay in the game and stay locked in on what's going on the court when you're on the bench and things like that, and always staying ready. You know, I gotta give credit to my teammates, you know, finding me in the open spots and things like that. But you know, just always staying locked in and, you know, in tune to the game is what really helped me, you know, stay efficient. So.
Tev, tonight I feel like many of your plays, such as like your big dunk or like some of your threes, were kind of big momentum plays. Like, how does it feel just like as like to come back here for like your last season, to have these big moments in front of like all these fans in Cedar City and excite all them?
Yeah, you know, it was real big for me. You know, I'm the type of guy that wants to, you know, leave my mark, you know, make a statement and things like that. And so, you know, I just do what I do.
Awesome.
Coach, would you like to leave us with a statement?
Absolutely. Go Birds.
Yes, sir.